You can combine various recording modes with punch and/or loop options to give even more flexibility while recording. For example, suppose you recorded the perfect vocal, but you're not happy with one phrase. Punch recording makes it easy to fix this. Select the region containing the phrase you don't like, then click the toolbar Punch button or right-click in the timeline above the region and choose Punch In-Out Recording Mode. With the Replace Recording mode, recording begins at the punch-in point, replaces the existing take, and then recording stops at the punch-out point. With the Takes Recording mode, recording begins at the punch-in point, mutes the existing take, creates a new take in a new lane that lasts the length of the punch region, and then recording stops at the punch-out point. The Overdub mode works like takes, except the previous take isn't muted.
We can make a miracle. Every day it happens.
If you end up with a bunch of takes and pieces of takes, it's easy to tidy up the track. Delete the takes you don't want, select all the takes you do want, then right-click on any take and select Merge. Creativity isn't patient, and sometimes you don't want to stop, return to the beginning, and resume recording. With loop recording, also called composite recording, you can define a region in a song and record take after take without stopping while Mixcraft keeps looping over the same region. For loop recording, you'll almost always choose the Takes recording mode. Select the region where you want to do your takes. You'll probably want to place the loop start a couple measures early so you have time to settle in before recording your take. Then click the toolbar Loop button or right-click in the timeline above the region and select Loop Playback Mode. Now when you start recording, the looped region will play over and over, each time adding a new lane with a new take and muting the previous takes. Of course, it's easy to compare the takes in the various lanes. You can play an individual take and mute individual takes. You can delete takes you don't want, merge the various lanes that have the takes you want to keep, then delete the empty lanes. You can even combine punch and loop recording so that the looped region plays back, but recording happens only in the punched section. Select the region you want to loop, then click the toolbar Loop button or right-click in the timeline above the region and select Loop Playback Mode. Now, select the region within the loop you want to punch, then click the toolbar's Punch button or right-click in the timeline above the region and select Punch In-Out Recording Mode. Start recording. Playback occurs inside the loop, but recording happens only in the punch region. Loopers are popular effects that let you build up take after take to create thick, complex parts. And loop recording in overdub mode creates a looper of unlimited length within Mixcraft. Select the loop length, then click on the toolbar's Loop button. Start recording. Each loop will be recorded in its own take. If you didn't like one of the loops, simply mute it or even delete it. You can even pause and resume. For example, you might want to change your guitar sound. Click Stop, then click Record, and you can pick up where you left off.